Did we frame it up?
I framed it up.
Okay. Okay.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Bruised Podcast.
What's up?
We're here at Sagner Skate Park.
Sagner Skate Park, Frederick, Maryland.
I don't know, I'm standing.
323.
I'm just standing up here.
323, 2021.
Yes, sir.
First live, not live, but first podcast.
Yeah.
Out in public.
Out in public.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. All right, you want to introduce yourself?
This is your boy Lane coming live.
Your name's not Lane though.
Oh, is that your nickname?
It's my
Let's throw it back, Chris. For real.
Chris.
Come on. What do
Chris?
people know you
Chris.
as for real?
Chris Fish God.
Chris Fish God.
Fish
Fish
God?
God.
What are you, Fish Lens God?
Bro.
Fish what?
Fish Lens God?
I don't know what that is. Oh, Fish Islands. No.
Yeah.
No.
No.
I was a big fisherman. Largemouth bass, fresh water for real.
Are you capping?
Uh-huh.
What's the biggest fish you caught?
Biggest fish I caught would probably be a carp out of Carroll Creek.
Damn. How big?
It was like I got it in the archives.
Alright, but we out here for real.
We out here for real.
For real.
How
Big
long, How long you been skating for?
On and off, like probably. When was that picture taken?
What picture?
Didn't you send me a picture?
Oh, of you at... Yeah, dude. There's a picture of me and Chris at Hill Street, like in 2008, maybe?
Hard to
Like,
say.
we didn't know
2008?
each other at all, but it just so happened
Elementary
that...
school type.
Yeah, like, my dad took a picture of me rolling down one of the quarter pipes, and, like, I looked at it this year, and I was like, no, that's Chris in the background, as, like, a 10-year-old. It was cool.
Yep.
But, yeah, so...
Way back. What do I do now? I do a lot of things. It's kind of crazy. Like, I do a lot of things. Mostly
Yep.
under the table stuff. You know?
got
Under
good.
the table stuff.
Tax-free stuff. You know?
I got you.
Okay.
No, it's
to
not as it seems, though. It's not as it seems.
What does it seem like?
I don't know.
No, I've
No,
worked
but
out.
it's not as it seems.
All right, this man sells drugs.
No, definitely not.
I'm just kidding.
This guy doesn't sell drugs, but I'll put his number on the screen.
Yeah.
In case.
Yeah.
This is a lot right now. Yeah, because I don't know how, because, like, I can be very scary to the general public, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, I'm trying to figure out how much of me do I need to show.
Yo, just be yourself, and we'll cut out whatever you don't like.
I'm big chilling. I try to stay low key though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean like just in general?
Just in general.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
Oh, yes,
Push-up
sir.
competition? You think you can do more than him?
Probably.
I probably can't, but
Probably. Oh, this is good rhythm we got, boys. I didn't count.
How old are you?
know. I'm 17.
How many?
Doubt that, buddy.
I did 112.
112.
Yeah. You couldn't see because the frames can't pick it up because how fast it was.
I think I did.
Okay.
But
I'll just...
it looked like it was lagging.
I look young.
Yeah, you look younger than I graduated in 2017.
Oh shit.
How old were you when we worked at Honey Bake?
You worked at Honey Bake with him?
Bro, I worked at Honey Bake, man. Good ham over there.
It is good ham.
Some good ham.
Honey glazed, right?
Honey glazed, man. Honey baked.
Doesn't get better than
Honey
that.
baked.
Oh, honey glazed and honey baked.
All I know is my boy Joseph. Shout out my boy Joseph. Big arms, strong dude.
Dude,
One of the best glazers on the East Coast.
Dude,
he is actually.
I've heard so many stories about honey baked, and I'm like,
Don't go there.
Dude,
It's
it was
too intense, bro.
That's what I've heard.
It was.
It sounds like
That's
it's
why
like,
this man Joseph is strong as
And then we used to do these competitions where we'd see who could carry the most bags of sugar. Those were like
the
what,
50-pound
yeah,
bags
the
of sugar?
50-pound bags. I think Joseph carried like 4 of them or 5 of them or something like that at once. Yeah. So I don't know what it was.
Beef.
250 pounds.
That's
That
good math right there.
He was
That is
like,
solid math.
He was like this. And they were stacked up over his head, and he was like about to break his legs trying to walk.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's the way to go.
I mean, a lot of protein in there, you know?
There's a lot of protein in there.
You know, you can really flourish in that environment, man.
I actually don't
You know,
think there's any
saw
protein in there.
my future there.
Look at the shape of this thing.
Honey baked? Dude, try and fit the whole thing in your mouth in one go.
I'm not going to.
This is not a tarp, it's a cloth.
True.
But I don't know.
What do you guys want to know, man? I'm here.
So intense, yo. So intense. So you skate here a lot? Or
I skate Hill Street. Like I'm close to Hill Street, so
Yeah, you live like 2 minutes from Hill, right?
yeah, it's so sweet.
how far is Hill from here? Like 15?
Hill's like 10.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
You have to go through Frederick, right? Like middle of Frederick, basically.
Either that or you
take the highway.
Got you.
Connor, you're just like chilling on the ground there.
Yeah, I'm making the podcast pretty.
Yeah, if you wanna us to actually like throw you in, you have to give us $10.
I got that.
Nah, that's fine. I got that.
What are your thoughts on skating? Just in general.
Skating is
Like the
an
culture.
amazing thing. The
Yeah.
culture, I mean, just everything about it, you know. It makes you commit. You learn from your failures. You know, it's good for the mental. Great for the mental.
That's true.
It's like an all mental thing, really.
That's deep.
You gotta visualize. You know, if you
You
can't
do.
visualize what you're about to do, you're not gonna do it.
Chris is always saying that to me when I'm trying to learn a trick. Visualize! Visualize
Yo,
it.
it definitely works.
I mean, that's how it goes. Your body knows what to do. You know,
Yeah.
That's
that's
I don't
so
know
real,
what I
man.
was about to say.
That's so real.
So what do you skate most? Do you like transition, or you just like?
I just keep it chill.
Yeah,
I keep it real chill. I don't want to hurt myself.
I got you. I feel
Yeah.
that.
So I'm like comfortable where I have like some slight stuff, but I don't really send it too much. You know, the big senders, I leave that to the big senders.
Yeah.
You know, and I support, like I love hyping, like it's the culture, you know. So like I like hyping it up, keep the energy good.
Without
But
breaking
for
your leg.
me, I don't know. Yeah, like some bigger stuff is cool and it feels good.
Yeah.
Like don't get me wrong, but like for me, I don't want to take these crazy risks where I can, you know, hurt my arm, my leg, and then I
Yeah.
can't ride my motorcycle, you know.
Oh, then you got a motorcycle? That's tough.
I got like 5.
Really?
Yeah.
Actually?
Yeah.
Sheesh. Like
Dude.
motocross or like actual
Like
motorcycle?
I have crazy motorcycles. Like
Damn.
I got a stunt bike, I got a drag bike, I got a turbo 1000,
Oh, you got that?
a turbo 1000.
That's crazy.
Which like you
what,
don't.
what is it?
CBR 1000,
CBR.
double R.
Yeah.
You ever hear
Turbo.
something like really, really loud going down Market Street?
It's
That's
crazy.
Chris.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
That makes sense. So you have you hurt yourself skating before? Is
Yeah.
that why you're like a little timid about it, or you just?
I mean,
like,
I never really hurt myself that bad, but when I did hurt my wrists, I could feel the effects. Like I still feel the effects. I
Gotcha.
feel like I need to go to the doctor, have them break it, and then
like reset it.
reset it right, because like I still feel the effects.
And my buddy's the same way. He said he like broke his wrist in high school and he got it fixed and all that, but it still is never the same.
That's
because
scary
like you
to
can
me.
feel it. So
Yeah.
I never broken a bone. So
Dude, I just never think
I'm
about
not-
it. I'll just like look at something and be like, I could probably do that.
a trick.
And I don't
like a
think
stunt?
about like getting hurt until like probably a few seconds before I try it.
That's fair. Yeah, that's probably the best way to go.
Like it goes through my head. I'm like, I could get hurt doing this.
Yeah.
But it's like
But you can get
you
hurt
can't think
doing
like
a-
that, you know.
Right,
So you
you
just gotta
can't.
go for
you can get hurt doing a kickflip on flat.
That's
Right.
true.
Just,
I
like,
did. I
come
did.
up
I
with-
I do.
just destroyed. I destroyed my foot 2 days ago doing a train flip on flat. So I landed primo and like rolled my ankle.
You're Primo King.
I am primo king.
Dude, this man is always getting hurt. Always.
Max is always hurt.
That's true.
Max
Is he?
is king of hurt ankle,
Yeah,
hurt
he's like-
knee,
He'll
hurt everything.
get
Big
hurt,
sender.
kind of chill, come back like within a week. It's something else.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I've been
Just, like,
recently,
small
which
little
sucks.
tweaks.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, and then he doesn't let himself recover. He comes back and he's like, "Yeah, my ankle hurts, but I'm still gonna skate."
Say what? Alex, get the out of the shot.
Alex
Holy
here.
No,
Alex.
Alex.
Alex. Follow your dreams. Love as much as you can.
That's so good.
That is good. That's gonna be the only thing we keep in.
It's at the end.
Thanks, bro.
Yes, sir.
Connor, you want to sit down?
Wow, I can't
Like a
believe
little
I'm
vampire, sit in the shadows.
I'm on the Bruised podcast.
You're on the Bruce
Bruce
podcast.
got the only one.
What's up, Connor?
Hey, I do just want to let you guys know I was your 16th subscriber.
Yeah.
So, yep.
Well, we're only at like 50 now, so
Hey, 50
I've been there
is pretty good.
from day one.
from day one.
From day one.
From the first episode.
Yeah.
Man,
That's what's up.
goated subscriber.
Goated.
COVID,
Does he
COVID.
get anything special?
All right.
A sticker?
Oh yeah, that's
That's
special.
sick.
Nobody else gets those.
Thank you. This is very
I
much
just gotta hold it
appreciated.
there so I can zoom in on this.
Wait, move your thumb. You're blocking the B. You're still blocking it. Hold it up at the top. There you go.
It's just going to be super zoomed in.
This is wholesome.
Yeah. Okay.
This is wholesome.
All right, what do you got to say about skating, Connor?
I don't know. Cause I rode longboards and snowboarded my whole life, but I didn't really start skating till like last April.
Why'd you make the switch from longboarding to skateboarding?
Cause I wanted to be cool. Nah, I gotta.
That's honestly a reason why people do it.
I got a board from Embark last April because it was COVID. I wasn't doing anything, and I needed something to like occupy my time and cope. So I started skating.
Yeah.
I was just in my garage every day learning flat ground tricks. And
Like all day?
Literally all day.
Really?
And then I met you guys, started skating with you guys. So I think I met you in like July, August, like around then.
At some point last
year.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I mean, so the way my skating went is like I had boards throughout my whole life, but I never I just rode. And I learned how to ollie. I think the most I had ever done is I did like a rocket ass ollie off the band shell. That might have been the most I ever did.
Hell yeah.
And then I'd say in April, probably about like a week into April, I started like landing a couple kick flips. Because I had landed maybe like 3 before that, but it was never anything serious.
That's still not like. It takes a while to learn even that.
Yeah, because I mean, I had board control from snowboarding and longboarding.
That's true.
But I never seriously got into skating.
Yeah.
It was always a thing I'd maybe spend a week or 2 on, and then come back to in 3 months, spend another week or 2 on it.
Yeah.
Like I didn't get serious about it until last April.
I still feel like snowboarding does not translate for me to skateboarding. Like I snowboarded before I skateboarded, and like I'm not a good snowboarder. Like I'm okay. I'm fine.
Honestly,
but it didn't feel the same at all.
The
it felt
only
like
thing it helps with is your
being
body
comfortable
position.
moving.
It's just your
weight distribution.
Just because you're going sideways, the board feel, like everything, your feet are strapped in, it's totally different.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Feeling, but like the only thing it would help with is just getting used to being sideways.
You also don't push a snowboard.
Yeah.
The biggest thing for me is it helped with confidence. I'd be like, oh, this doesn't look as cool on a skateboard, so it'd give me more confidence to try it. So you know what I mean?
Did you snowboard like you did like the park snowboarding? Where you're doing tricks and stuff, or?
Somewhat. I was never good.
Got you.
I would go to Liberty up until I was like maybe like 13 or 14. And I'd roll around, hit the terrain park a little bit, but I would never hit like the big jumps.
You never hit the big kickers, bro?
Never hit the big kicker. I remember one time, it was the first time I ever hit a kicker, literally the first time, and I thought I was gonna be really sick, so I just did a nose grab. And I thought it was so sick, and so I went into the lodge, grabbed my dad, made him come out to the made him come out, and I was like, "Yo, Dad, look at this trick!" And I just did a nose grab off this tiny thing. Like I might have been like 6 inches off the ground.
So did you get into snowboarding because like you wanted to get into snowboarding, or because like your parents were big about it, so you just went all the time?
No, I have 2 older brothers. My oldest brother was a really avid skateboarder and snowboarder. He was friends he skated around like pit crew. He was never amazing.
But he was in the scene, and
he's friends with like Xavier, Alex. Guys, my name is Connor. Hello.
DeQuino. Where's DeQuino from? Like,
it is Italian.
Spaghetti.
That is I don't appreciate
that. Let's get Tony Hawk on here. Honestly, that wouldn't be a bad idea.
Or we could just go on Google Maps, find Travis Pastrana's house. True. Just go abduct him.
All right, boys.
Let's do it.
You were in charge of finding his address. You get all the supplies, and we're good to go.
Just go set up the podcast in his driveway. just wait for him to show up.
Wait, this is a skating podcast.
Yeah.
Wait, you're that guy, turquoise pastrami.
Oh man, we got some good video ideas.
Yeah. What's one thing you wanna send off with?
Look for the stars and aim for the moon.
Wait a second.
Thank you guys for having me on your podcast.
Thanks, this is actually going much better than anticipated. I'm not gonna lie. Well, we're 27 minutes. 27.
Sam!
You calling me?
Yes.
Hello?
Get your ass on the podcast.
Oh.
Samuel.
How's it going?
How's it going?
You know.
It's going.
That's your.
It is going.
That banana's your mic.
Oh, this. Oh. Oh.
We're all making out.
What?
What?
Huh? Did you
Welcome
say
to the podcast.
How's it going? We can edit all of that out, right?
Most.
Okay, sweet.
we're at
Cuts
most
none of it out.
Yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen.
How long you been skating for?
Let's see. Criminal charges were at 12, so 13 to now. I'm 24. They can do the math.
It's at least 6 years.
It's more than 3. Yeah.
It's at least 3.
At least, yeah.
Oh, I do need to ask you this. So,
Oh, I'm not Chinese. I'm Korean.
oh, okay. I totally thought it was Chinese. I was just curious.
In light of relevant news, we're definitely gonna have to cut that out. But,
No, so I didn't know who you were at first. Like I knew kind of you, so I
okay,
looked through your Instagram, and I remember seeing my boy Chris Davis. You know Chris Davis,
know
right?
Chris Davis?
I played football with Chris Davis.
That's true.
Little League through my first 2 years of high
serious?
school. Yeah, and I worked out with him like a couple months ago.
Yeah, me and Chris go to the same school in Messiah.
Yeah.
Well, he graduated last year. I'm graduating this year.
Gotcha.
But
gotcha.
yeah, he's like the only person I could vibe with for a little while.
Really?
He's a good guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, and he's
yeah.
super creative too. So
Oh, yeah.
shout out Chris. Go
Shout out
check out
Chris.
his Instagram and his website.
I don't know if he watches.
There's been a lot of talk about tying people down on this podcast. So
I
Yeah,
know.
what's up with that? I saw like push-ups happening too. That was
Yeah.
intense.
don't know what that was about.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I don't either.
Kinky.
So do you do a lot of skating around here, or do you do mostly up in like PA or?
Shout out all the PA homies. And I live in Annapolis, Maryland.
Gotcha.
So most of my skating happens down there. But then my fiance actually lives here in Frederick. So my
Gotcha.
time has been kind of split pretty evenly between Frederick and Annapolis.
A lot of better places to skate in Annapolis
You
compared to
know, I would say Frederick's pretty on par with Annapolis.
Really?
I mean, Annapolis is like way more waterfront
Well-
than. Dude, you're famous. That's so sick.
Come on.
Annapolis is more waterfront, and I'd say there's like more spots,
Yeah.
but it's also way bigger than Frederick. So
Yeah, there's a lot more opportunity for a
yeah,
spot.
and
to do
honestly,
it.
it kind of seems like the community. Kind of seems like the community in Frederick might be bigger, strangely enough.
Gotta say hi.
So what got you involved here? Is that your fiance? Is when you
Yeah,
first started getting involved over here?
Yeah, that's literally the only reason I ended up in the Frederick
Oh,
area.
okay, I gotcha.
Well, and for a while, actually, COVID, like with the whole, I mean, I'm sure you know about like boards were super hard to find.
Yeah.
So I'm like
that's lumber.
45 minutes from Bark, and sometimes it takes me that long to get to View in Baltimore. So
Are there a lot of local shops in Annapolis?
there's Pure. Pure's the only local there.
Okay,
There used to
gotcha.
be a couple others, and a lot of them went out of business.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Recently,
But that was like
or-
a while ago.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it wasn't like COVID related or anything.
Yeah, I got you.
But you do skating and filming, right?
Yeah, more lately I've been like pretty much equally like half filming, half skating. Me and my buddy Sean are filming, and it's kind of like we film each other kind of thing. So that's been super fun. Like it's really motivating to like go to a spot and then like both film and both get clips.
Yeah.
Like that's a really good feeling.
Yeah.
So
You film exclusively skating, basically, or do you do anything like outside of it?
yeah, so I started doing photography professionally a while ago, and then that kind of like, you know how like you're in
just
the community, like it kind of bleeds into videography if you let it. So
Yeah.
and like a lot of the hardware, as I'm sure you know, like is crisscross.
Yeah,
Like you
yeah.
can one can do the other. So
Yeah.
had kind of like exposure to it that way, and then obviously with skating, like both there's tons
you
of
something to-
opportunity.
yeah,
For
exactly.
sure. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean, there's so much room for art and I mean that could be like music or
Yeah.
2D art or
Personalization of it.
photography or what.
Yeah.
Yeah, throughout skating, it's crazy like the overlap between those two subcultures.
Yeah. How you doing?
Yo.
What's up? Yeah, it's been. I'm right.
Oh, this is bound to happen at some
Yeah.
You always be at Hill Street though.
Not always.
Hill Street only gang. Shout out. Shout out Truxton for real. Best park in America.
Wrong.
Yeah, that's like peak male performance right there.
It really
Or
is.
female performance.
Yeah, whichever.
All
We
right,
don't
but
discriminate here.
Not at all.
Not
Our
at all.
question for today, for everyone, is what's your opinion on skateboarding as a whole?
Whatever you want.
I think skateboarding as a whole is in a really interesting place. I was gonna say healthy. I think that depends on how you orient yourself to it. I think with COVID, like we've seen a super big influx of people either picking it up again, which is sick. New people coming into it because everyone was either laid off or at home, and it was like, all right, we have to go get exercise, and like along with the shortage of boards because of production, like everyone was just buying them. Like bike shops and skate shops were both flourishing during COVID. They were just pumping out boards and stuff because everyone wanted them. So that's super cool to see, like brands are going to be for such a niche thing like skateboarding, to see like brands are still doing okay through that for the most part, obviously.
Well, like look at Embark, for example.
Exactly.
Small shop that's still going great.
Oh my God, like so many sales, I'm sure. Like that's super cool to see, like that people love it enough to like be like approaching it like that as like, oh, like this is something everyone can do. That's super cool, and it's super it's good to see so many people are excited about it. But I think it's also hard for a lot of people who have been involved in it for a super long time. I certainly haven't been in the game for that level of dedication. Wow.
How long have you been skating for?
I've been skating like really hard for like, I want to say like 2 or 3 years. Like,
oh, really?
I skated like kind of casually for a long time, and then kind of did it on weekends for a while, and then like I'd say like 2.5, 3 years ago, I started doing it like really
I'm gonna
seriously.
get good at that.
Yeah, well, it was just like I realized
that is crazy.
I enjoyed it more than anything else, and I was like, why am I not just doing this?
Find the thing you like and just tackle it.
I've been skating for like 8 years now, and you're like way past my skill. I mean, okay, I don't know what you mean by like skating really hard.
It was just like every day. Like I just was like every day I'm just like gonna skate. Like, and it's like as much as I can be all day, every day, as like cliche as that is, it is like wake up, like go skate, whether it's like the skate park or whatever. And then like with the street skating too, like I filmed 2 parts last year, and that was just super grueling, but it was like also really cool to just like completely like dive into a project like that and just get lost in it and be like, every day it's like, how can we go make progress on this project, but I mean, not to stray too far from your original question, I think it's like kind of a two-sided thing. Like, it's cool to see how excited people are about skating, and it's also, it can be hard at times because so many people are in it now. Like, it's hard to, like, it's a very small culture, and it's also weird to be on the receiving end of like doing something that was so frowned upon in so many ways for so long, and now it's like on TikTok, like that's super weird.
That's even how I like recently. I mean, I haven't been skating for super long, but like even when I started, I saw it as something that was like gonna be super frowned upon. I mean, I didn't care because I loved it.
Right.
But I was like, this is something that people are probably gonna not like me for. But it has changed a lot, and I don't think it is looked at it like that anymore, really, unless
no,
you're
not at all. I think it's kind of almost getting lumped again, like with the art stuff. It's like the same way as like graffiti and like street art are starting to become things that are even being like sanctioned in certain cities. Like they're giving you areas to do it and whatnot.
Like we want to see what.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, honestly, I think in the next like 20 years, skateboarding is going to be like a completely different thing that society looks at.
Oh, it's already like
even,
insane. Like, I would have never, like, dude, just like kids, like everyone is so good, it's terrifying. Like
little kids, you mean,
dude,
or just
everyone,
like nasty?
like just, I'm just seeing like there's just so much skill, and like especially here, like I just feel like, I don't know, like Frederick's small. Like if you're seeing it here, like I can't imagine like major New York and LA and all these other places, like what that environment must be. It must be so cool to just like be around.
It was supposed to be in the 2020 Olympics, wasn't it? If COVID hadn't happened.
Yes.
Was it actually?
Yeah, it was. It was going to be in it because they had like a whole team.
Yeah, it's changed that much to where it's like a recognized sport, even to
was
where.
Was it more like X Games skateboarding or street?
Like X Games was. I think skateboarding was in X Games first, kind of as a sport, and then Street League happened to kind of sanction it off and make it its own thing. And then, it was supposed to be in the 2020 Olympics if that had happened. But like, that's crazy how far that's come like so quickly.
And again, you get those two sides. Like, there are going to be people who are super excited about that and the exposure and everything, and then there's people who are like, that's not core or whatever.
People do want it to be kind of still an underground thing.
Yeah, and I think I can understand both sides. Like, I think it'd be easy to take either side and see why people are either super passionate about keeping it core or whatever you want to say, like, or the people who are super hardcore about making it super approachable for everyone, Like,
well, I mean, like, even if you are one of the people that are like oh, if you're not core, then you shouldn't skate. I mean, even if they're buying boards, they're supporting local shops and stuff.
Exactly.
So I mean, how can you be mad about that?
That's that whole conversation of like why like people were mad about like people wearing Thrasher. I mean, even I was like, man, this kind of sucks. Like,
it is kind of cringe,
hype
but
beast,
like,
But you have to like think about it both sides. Like, oh, like Thrashers. I mean, how many magazines are left?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Everyone else died, you know. But I mean, yeah, it's sick. Like Thrasher's making money and it's still alive, and people are excited about it. Like. So that's
all you can
cool.
ask for.
I mean,
if
right.
you're a skater, I mean, that's all you want.
And ultimately, like, you have to weigh, like, the good outweighs any potential bad. Like, okay, like, we're all going to have to check our egos, but, like...
At least everything else is doing great.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel that.
Sick.
All right.
Well, hey, thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming on.
Anything you want to say before we send you off?
Anything I want to say? Anything?
Anything at all. It doesn't have to do with skateboarding.
Love Bruised. You guys are doing a great job.
Appreciate
it's nice to see the podcast coming out. I try to watch all the episodes.
He hasn't watched one.
He hasn't watched a single one.
I actually have. I swear to God. And I definitely didn't watch the first 5 minutes, and then my phone died.
Okay.
That's what the analytics said.
Sit down.
Annyeong. Alex.
The jabroni. Jaboini.
The Jaboini.
Welcome back to Bruised
Sorry
Podcast.
for the brief interruptions earlier.
Interrupts me as I'm welcoming him back to the podcast. What do you have to say, Alex?
I kind of want to bite into this banana right now. Y'all eat these with the skins on?
Obviously.
So shop stuff. We got a new graphic coming out that Josh did. It's a campfire graphic. He actually did stickers of it a little while ago.
I did it.
But what? No, yeah, sorry, not Lewi. Different Josh. I don't know if I'm in the frame or not.
Yeah, you're
all right, new graphic.
It's a campfire graphic that he did a little while ago that were stickers, but we're doing some hoodies and I believe long sleeves and t-shirts.
When's it dropping?
I'm not sure. Josh is sending them the colors and stuff, I think today.
So probably a couple weeks.
No, not even a couple. Hopefully like a week, maybe
really?
a week and a half or two. So that should be soon. And then a lot of people ask about shop boards all the time. I do think we have some in the queue. I could not tell you when the they're coming in though, man.
Fair enough.
They're in there, and I've seen the proofs. They're rad, and we'll just leave it at that.
And when they get there, they get there.
Yeah, that's I have no clue though.
All right, well, thanks for the shop news, Alex.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. Banana.
Thank you.
Welcome back, Xavier.
Oh my god.
I just wanted to talk into a banana.
Oh my gosh. Dude, I thought he was going to tackle us or something.
My name's Thomas. Yeah, I'm Thomas.
What's going on?
Welcome to the podcast.
Dude, it's just been rough lately. Since we've been hill bombing like 2 days ago, I've just been stuck at home just sitting because
Thomas ate it on a hill.
We ate it really bad. It was I didn't realize how steep it was, so I just kept going down. I'm like, oh, I'll probably stop soon.
Just drop the wobbles and
never stop. I don't even know if it was wobbles or what. I was like, should I power slide or should I just step off?
You're like, I'm gonna go face first.
Dude, you can't.
I think if I power slid, I would have just smacked my head or something.
Did you actually like? And then forward?
It was a blur.
Out in front of
You saw my board.
Dude,
just
I was
come
out in front of the
towards
pack, and I get to the bottom of the hill, and I turn around, and I just see a board coming down.
I was like, oh, someone ate it.
Like,
Someone ate it.
It was like a curved hill, so I couldn't see around the bend.
Yeah.
And I just see a board come out of the corner.
You're like, no!
Someone died, man.
Someone's done.
Shit.
According to Aaron, because he was behind me, apparently I just like rolled over many times, so just like big scrape here.
Yeah.
A scrape on like the top of my foot, and then the worst part was just heel bruise.
Oh, so nothing too terrible.
Nothing bad. I just
I
have to
thought you like broke your leg or something.
Dude, heel bruises are awful.
They're just
Oh,
annoying.
They take forever to heal.
It's just annoying.
I don't think I've ever had a heel bruise from skating.
Because you don't skate.
Well, yeah, not enough.
All around me are familiar faces.
The thing is, everyone gets heel bruise from impact and doing big
Big
things.
jumps.
Mine is just from bombing a hill. But yeah, I never get injured like that, except for just rolling the ankle like
That's
a few times a month.
That's how it is.
That's surprising, because you're like flat ground king.
I stay on the ground, dude. I'm too comfortable on the ground.
Like, how often do you land primo? I'm the primo king,
Every
but like
every session, maybe.
Every session, like, but does that never affect you really? I guess if you're just running, you know, or if you're just doing flat ground, primos aren't that bad. But
Nah, I mean, there's always one that gets you.
Mhm.
Cause I mean, I just stick with Vans,
Yeah.
and they're not known for the best impact, but I still like it.
Do you get like separate insoles for your shoes normally or no?
The ones they have, like the pro skate insoles, they're good enough.
Oh, you actually put skating insoles in?
Nah, it comes with it already comes with like a thick insole, so
gotcha.
I'll just keep it.
Yeah.
But I want to go back to that hill. I kind of want to just conquer it.
Just
for
do
once.
it
I don't care
again.
about power slide every second.
Which hill was that?
It's up in Whittier.
Oh, it's not even in Frederick?
No,
It's only 10 minutes away.
Yeah, it's like 10 minutes away, but
Is it that steep?
It's not like San Francisco steep,
Well, yeah,
but for Frederick,
Yeah.
it's probably the steepest hill like around here.
Really?
It's pretty. It's not just like steep,
It's
but it's like pretty long.
It's just so
as
long
well.
and then curves
So
out.
you're bombing it for a good.
Oh, curves out like at the end like that? Like around?
Goes down and then curves around.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Flat.
the whole thing takes at least a minute to get all the way down. So you're kind of just flying for like a minute straight.
Have you guys had any injuries? Like Eli, have you had any injuries?
I mean-
skating lately?
Yes, always.
There's always something.
Dude, I mean, I messed up my foot 2 days ago, the same day that he ate it on the hill. I messed up my foot. Probably 3 weeks before that, I messed up the same ankle that I just messed up.
Jeez.
And then before that, I had both my heels bruised. So
Well, your heels were bruised for like months. They just
it's
didn't heal.
dude, when you get a bad heel bruise, it's at least a month.
Really?
Where it's just like pain. I mean, you can still like kind of skate on it, like whatever, but it's like if you take any impact, it's like kind of sucks.
It's just patience, man. It's just staying patient. I think it was worse that I came today because I'm just looking at everyone skate.
You want to skate?
Dude, how do you think I feel? I'm sitting here doing this stupid ass
All right.
All right, question of the day. What's your opinion on skateboarding as a whole? Very broad question.
Like nowadays, or
Just, yeah, I mean, you can take it nowadays, like just in general.
I think skateboarding's in a weird place.
Dude,
That's what everyone says. Everyone says that.
Was that Sam?
Yeah.
Sam said the exact same sentence.
I think skateboarding as a whole is in a really interesting place.
I don't know. I think it's. Where do I start, man? There's just so much to talk about. I like how anyone can just pick up a skateboard and just skate, but the issue that comes with skateboarding, like especially beginners, is just going to skate parks, getting not hate on, but like you don't want to be that beginner at the park. I remember going to Hill Street as a beginner. I was so scared to talk to everyone, just a little kid, and yeah, I don't know. Just doing it more and more helps build confidence, but
we've talked about that before on the
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
If you're a beginner, you shouldn't be afraid to go to the park as long as you're there to progress and
Especially
have
with
fun.
with some friends.
Yeah,
And
Like,
not just
at the end
check
of the
out
day.
in Thrasher and stand
Yeah.
on the side.
If you're
Yeah.
just, if you're just there to like try to be cool, I guess, or like
Yeah.
just fit into somewhere, like it's not really what like you're just in the way at that point.
Yeah.
But like if you're there because you love skateboarding, like whatever, show up at the park.
Yeah, I never worried about like clothes or style until like maybe like 2 years ago. But yeah, it was just like back to the question about skateboarding. I think the main thing is just social media, just YouTubers, Instagrammers, TikTokers.
Yeah.
But I hope it always stays core. I hope it always stays. Is this what everyone
Are you
says?
and Sam the same person?
Dude, he was saying almost
He's
the
like, all
exact
these
same
I
words.
was taking notes as he was talking. I just hope skate shops don't die because of big brands.
Take it. All right. Anything you want to say before you finish off?
Just keep supporting the podcast.
Hell yeah.
It's sick. I like where it's going.
All right, Aaron. This is Aaron.
Yeah, what's up?
He's the kind of group filmer,
Yeah, I
I
guess.
guess.
Yeah.
And I don't know what our group really. It's not.
We don't have a name or anything. We're just a bunch of homies.
We don't need a name. It's just the homies.
We're just a bunch of homies, pretty much.
Yeah. Aaron's always there with the camera.
Yeah. because I suck at skating. So I was like, I guess I'll do this.
That's not actually why you started filming, right? It wasn't like, oh, I suck at skating.
No, it was. It actually was.
Actually was.
Yeah. No, I'm joking. It was like, damn, I kind of suck at skating. How can I still like participate? I was like, oh.
That's so
Bro.
Because I started skating late. I got my first board in like the 8th grade. So I was like,
is that late? I'm over here like 20 by the time I get one.
So I started doing like a lot of research on skating, and so I watched a lot of videos growing up. I watched like a bit of 401s here and there. The library actually owned a copy of Yeah Right.
Yeah.
So I rented a copy of Yeah Right from the library.
Explain what Yeah Right is.
Girls Skateboarding's Yeah Right, one of the best skateboarding videos ever.
Okay.
But yeah, I was like, damn, I kind of suck at skating. So I was like, I guess I'll film. Because when me and Thomas and a few other people started skating again, that was like when Instagram edits were like a thing. Yeah. Like trap edits.
Yeah. The really trendy shit that was on Instagram.
Yeah, like body varios, quick feed, like Toby Bennett and stuff like that. So I was like, I guess I'll film. And yeah, I just kind of like started filming. I was like, I kind of like this. And then when did I get my GoPro? I got my GoPro junior year. So yeah, I just kind of started filming. I was like, I like this. I also went to CTC, the Career Tech Center for TV multimedia, and that's where
Josh went, right?
Yeah, Josh also went there. Same
Josh,
teacher.
Not you. Yes, I know. I didn't go there.
Yeah, I went there, and I learned a lot more about camera equipment, a little bit about editing and stuff like that. I already knew a little bit about editing, but since we had access to Premiere Pro, I was able to like figure things out a lot quicker.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So yeah, so that's how I started filming pretty much. I didn't know it was a Chiquita banana too.
Chiquita?
Yeah, how do you say it?
Chiquita?
Oh, is that how you say it?
Chiquita. Chiquita.
I mean, to be fair.
Chiniqua.
Yeah.
Chiniqua. What?
To be fair, right? I thought Utz was pronounced UTZ for the longest time.
UTZs.
Yeah.
I mean, who would name their company
get some
Utz?
UTZs from the grocery store?
It sounds like a STD or something.
So yeah.
So do you film more than you skate? Would you say, or do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I film a lot. Oh yeah, I do homie edits. So homie edits started around a year ago. Yeah, around a year ago. It was just a few homies. It was like my friend Ian, he BMXs, Will, he scooters, and just got a bunch of other people. And we're like, oh, I have my GoPro. I should probably start using the film skating because it's all I had. It's still all I have. So I was like, okay, I guess we'll start filming. And like, we were pumping them out like maybe every other week or like every week or so.
Like full videos or just?
They were like a minute or so, maybe 2 minutes.
Gotcha.
And they just started expanding to like 4 minutes.
This is kind of like a homie edit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the boys.
It's the Bruised homie edit.
Just the Bruised.
The Bruised edit, yeah.
Easy peasy.
10th episode. Had to do something special.
This is the 10th episode?
Yeah.
Oh!
Peace be the journey.